Hey guys, I'm going to be doing a solar cooked recipe today, and I started and then I realized I really need a video of this for you guys who are interested in solar cooking and interested in what I'm doing here on the homestead. So basically, the book I'm cooking out of is Solar Cooking for the Home and Camp, and I have a Solavor solar oven, which I'll show you. And my ingredients are plain yogurt. This is yogurt. Feta cheese. The flour tortilla shells. This is a fire roasted tomato with a salsa blend from Walmart, Great Value brand. Corn. And my home canned chicken. This is all going into this in layers like a lasagna. So let's get started. Let's see what the ingredients say. Okay, 10 tortillas 8 inches in diameter, and that you have to lay them in the pot, and you want them around the sides of the pot, as you can see there. This is my first time making this, so I'm bringing you along because I'm putting it in the solar oven. The next step is layer the top of the tortillas with yogurt, corn, chicken, feta cheese, and salsa. Alright, let's get that started. I gotta get a tablespoon out to work with all these ingredients. Oh, none in the drainer. Gotta go to the utensil drawer. Alright, everybody's getting their own spoon. That way I don't freak anybody out with cross-contamination issues. There we go. We need one for the salsa, one for the corn. If you see, everybody's got their own utensil now. It says to start layering with the yogurt. So we're going to put a layer of plain yogurt in the bottom. Normally, we do not use yogurt ever for anything, so this is all new to me. And I bought more than what we're going to need because I couldn't get a small 8-ounce container that wasn't flavored. So I'm just going to go with this and put it on. And I think we're going to be building layers pretty much like you would a lasagna. So it says yogurt, corn. So corn is our next ingredient. So we're just going to put a thin layer of corn on. You can use any corn you want. You can use fresh from your garden. You can use frozen, but it would have to be defrosted because you want to get as much water out of that as possible. I drained my corn. The next ingredient is chicken. Now this is home canned chicken that I'm using. If you want to make it with fresh chicken, you have to pre-cook your chicken. And mine is going to crumble and just be perfect because it is already cooked because it was canned. And I'm just breaking it up so that I don't have huge chunks because we don't want huge chunks. And I'll be cooking this at least 3 hours in the solar cooker, which is outside right now already preheating. It's getting to be that time of the year where cooking in the solar oven is going to be definitely one of my choices to keep the heat out of the cabin. Even though today we do have the wood stove going. We got up this morning, it was only 37 degrees out, guys. And yes, I'm still in Florida, so. Alright, we got a layer of chicken. Now, what else? The next layer is the feta cheese. And I'm just gonna use my hands. My hands are clean, so I'm just gonna use my hands. We just want a thin layer of feta. This is probably going to be pretty tasty, actually. I love feta cheese, so a little extra feta won't hurt. And it calls basically for about a cup of every ingredient, except for your chicken. The chicken requires a little bit more. There we go. Hopefully that's better. The last layer is going to be the salsa mix. And like I said, I'm using these fire roasted tomatoes that are just gonna get layered in here. This is, if you've never tried the Great Value fire roasted tomatoes, it's a salsa style. They are the bomb, everybody. They're wonderful. I did a salsa chicken with this, which was basically chicken in the pressure cooker with some of this over it. Oh my goodness, it was delicious. Alright, now I'm going to put another tortilla shell in. And we're going to do this one more time with the layers. So we start with the yogurt. I am so not a yogurt eater, so I'm hoping this is going to be good. I'll eat some flavored yogurt once in a while, but not as often as it probably should because it'd be good for my stomach. I'm still recovering my stomach from all my surgeries, so I'm still working on that. And I would love to get off my stomach medication and be able to enjoy spicy foods on a regular basis again. Okay, so we got that in. The next is the corn, I believe, and then the chicken. And this will probably finish the corn. This is going to be a lot of food because it's just me and hubby here. We no longer have Allie. Allie was able to go home and live with her mama. So we celebrate that. That was good. We will have her this summer for a little while because that's kind of how we roll as grandparents. We bring the kids here whenever we can. There we go. Alright, that finished my corn. So the corn is gone. I just put that can in the sink for now because I'm working right next to my sink. Now we're going to do the layer of chicken. Let's see if we can get this mashed up a little bit. There's a lot of juice in my chicken, which keeps the chicken very moist and flavorful. And when I can chicken, I do not add water at all. This is all broth that was from the chicken itself. Still got some chunks in there. I want to shred that up. It makes chicken spread a lot easier too, as you can see. Now this is going to use up my chicken. I don't know that I had exactly 2 cups. I had a whole pint, which is usually about a pint. It should be about roughly a pound of chicken that I'm using. But I would think you could use beef. You could use turkey. You could do this with a good spicy sausage would be really good, I would think. Okay. One of the changes that I've done, I used to really cook on the fly and just kept a well-stocked pantry so I could cook anything I wanted whenever I wanted. Well, being in the cabin now and being off-grid and having a pretty small refrigerator, look at all that good juice. I'm going to have to give that to the cat. I find that I have to do what I call meal planning. So I'll plan out the month's worth of meals. And then I develop my grocery list. And I go shopping once a month now for the meals. And things like bread and stuff. Sometimes we're baking bread that we buy the pre-frozen loaves of dough. And we'll bake that. Or we'll just go and pick up some more bread. I haven't gotten to the point of really being a bread maker. Alright, now the last layer is going to be the salsa. Alright. Don't know that I have enough. I might have to open a second can, and that's just fine. I have one on hand. Because we're just going to do this at this point. Guys, this could easily feed a family of 6. Easily. Let's keep my spoon out here. And we're gonna... They also come with a pop top. This is the tomatoes that I'm using. So I'm just gonna pop that open. Anything that's left over will be good just to set on the side as a topping. Or put it in a container in the refrigerator for some chips and dip. Oh, that would be so good with this. But as you can see, it's basically going to be like a lasagna. And I sprayed this, this pan is my solar cooker pan that came with the solar cooker. When I ordered it, I made sure I got the pans that fit in it really good. Alright. Yes, I'm loading it up, guys. I love this salsa. Look at that. I'm being totally off the norm here. Once again, I do my own thing. Alright. That is ready for the solar oven. It doesn't call for any toppings at all. This is it. So we're going to put our lid on. And we're going to take this out to the solar oven. And then when I come in, I'll clean up my mess, because it's not too bad. It's just throwing the cans in for recycle, put lids on the yogurt and the cheese, and putting everything away, and just basically wiping up. From here, this goes in my solar oven for 3 hours. And that's what we're getting ready to do right now. The hard part is going to be filming as I go. So I'm heading outside. You see my lighting? This light here is 12 volt. And that string light is just a regular 110 string of tube lights, if you want to call them that. Alright, let's go see what we're doing here. Cody, you coming with us? Alright, we're heading outside. Snickerdoodle did really good. We left him outside last night with his sweater on, and he's doing excellent today. Just gotta make sure I don't tip this, because it'll spill. Alright. We gotta get through the obstacle course here, because we got our blocks. Yay! Those are gonna start the garden. And we're just about to the solar cooker. Look at the sun, guys. Yes! Solar panels are in full sun, and I chose to put my solar oven right next to it. Alright, here's the solar oven. And we're going to move the trivet to the middle. Oh, you should feel the heat in there already. Oh, it's a little, not level. Ouch! That trivet is hot in there. Alright. On goes the lid. Now I have to do some clips in case the wind kicks up. There's clips, top and bottom. So I'm going to do the bottom ones basically. Yeah, this could use some wiping off. It's been in the shed, but it is what it is for now. That does not come into contact with my food at all, so don't freak out. But that oven is already hot to the touch. There's a black trivet in there. That's hot to the touch. So, interesting. Now, 3 hours from now, we're going to have a hot meal. And I'm going to try and bring you that part as well. Time will tell. My block is right here. And we have a lot of things planned for this. Some of it will go into the foundation of our shed. And the rest of it's going to go right through here and start framing out my garden. So we got a lot going on, guys. All right, we'll bring you the update when dinner's ready. Hey guys, I just took the, oops. I leaned against something. I took the chicken corn pie out of the solar oven. And when I took it out, it was bubbling all around the edges. So it's definitely cooked. It smells amazing. And I'm going to try and serve it. Let's see what we can get here. Feels a little soupy. But the tortilla shells are slicing up beautiful. This is why I say you have to drain all your vegetables, because it definitely has a lot of juice in there. Let's see if we can get it out of here. This isn't going to be pretty. As long as it tastes good, I guess pretty doesn't matter. Look at that, guys. Oh, look at that. That's the tortilla shell you're seeing. Okay. Okay. Jim's usually my guinea pig, so I'm going to hand off the camera. There we go. We're going to have Jim taste it. Just don't forget it's hot. What do you think?
Tortilla's a little doughy.
Tortillas are doughy, okay.
Probably because it's so wet in there.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not sure where all the moisture came from, because the only thing that had a lot of moisture was the salsa mix.
That's probably the problem.
How's it taste, though?
Tastes alright. It's just the texture's not.
Alright, I'm going to give this a taste. Yes, we do eat off each other's plates once in a while, guys. But this is dinner. Let's hope it's good. A good dinner. Yeah. I have to agree with Jim. I don't care for the doughy tortilla shells. They really went to mush on the interior. And that will be a big turnoff for me because I have a texture issue. But the overall flavor is good. You can really taste the tomato salsa. You can taste the chicken. You can taste the corn. But those shells are definitely a turnoff. So, overall, I'd say the dish is a good dish, but I may not ever make it again with those type shells. Or I might pre-cook or pre-bake the shells to dry them out a little bit more.
Right.
Or maybe even just... Maybe even take and drain everything in a strainer, if you will, and maybe even dry the corn a little bit. It'll be a learning curve for sure, but I think it's edible overall. I think when you look at that, that's your corn, your chicken, your corn, your tomatoes. That is really good. It's got a lot of flavor, and when you watch me cook this, I used no seasoning whatsoever. Everything that has seasoning was basically just the tomato mix. And I think it turned out pretty good. Alright guys, don't forget, like, share, subscribe. And we'll be doing more videos on cooking because we also are now working with Thrive Life products. And I want to get those out to you as well. So take care and God bless.